Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 3 of Smash Ultimate Crew Battles. I'm joined by my good co-host, Skeptor. How are you feeling tonight?
Dude, I am feeling good. Happy to make my, season introduction into the Thursday department. At some point I was thinking maybe I'd make an appearance, but luckily for you guys, I'm here now for the 2 weeks. Or unfortunate for you guys, we'll have to figure out how that one's going to shake out over the course of these next two streams. But I am happy to be here and always at the side of La Fever. You know, it's going to be a good time.
It's good to be joined by you, Skep. Today, we've got some very exciting matches for you. The first one, we're going to start out with Matamidai and Blaine, which is super interesting to me because, again, they're both 1-1, so we've got some even playing field, right?
For
But
sure.
we've seen more of Blaine than Matamidai in the past. One of the main reps of Blaine that's been prominent throughout the past couple Mnvl seasons has been DM. You've seen him starting out and debuting as an Ike main, then transitioning into a Samus player. And I think there's another one that's up his sleeve. I'm not quite sure.
But yeah, I mean, I know exactly what you're talking about, Fever. You're talking about DM, and you got to add Team Money into the mix, a Sonic main as well. Both those players I'm quite familiar with. K Duong, their third to round out that Blaine squad. So a very good squad coming in, sitting at a 1-1 record. They definitely want better than that, right? So they are going to be looking to push for a second win of their season. And on their counterpart, we have Mario, aka Breadmaster, will throw it out for the one time. We have Rum Rummy and we have Supper on the squad. So, there's some names that I recognize. I recognize Rum Rummy. This
Yeah.
is a multi talented esport athlete here at Mnvl. I believe this is the third game that I'm seeing Rum Rummy on, if I'm not mistaken. I've
They,
seen
yeah, they've
Rocket League,
definitely
I've
been.
seen Minecraft, so definitely has had their hands full, a jack of all trades, if you will. I'm excited to see this matchup between Matamida and Blaine, though. Fever.
Absolutely, because you love a good player that is diverse in so many different games. Because you never know what you're going to get out of them, right?
For
Because
sure.
there's such a bag of tricks. Oh, like you said, jack of all trades. Because they can just kind of use all these different skills from all these different places to take home the dub for Matamidai.
Yeah, dude. No, I couldn't agree with you more. And the other thing about that is sometimes these players have like a niche pick, like one thing that makes them really special outside game. So it could be a character that's not quite fit the hand glove of the meta, if you will. So we
Right.
could see an off pick of some sort. I mean, I don't think many of the Smash fans need to dig too deep to realize and know that I'm a big fan of the King K rule. I talk about him every single time I'm on the Smash cast because he's the one guy that I know so much about, man. He's the GOAT for sure. Probably not, but he's the GOAT in my
No,
heart.
he's
All
the
right.
goat. No, you're not wrong. He's the
He's
goat.
the GOAT. He's got the belly to be the GOAT. But anyways, will we say King K rule? Probably not. I think that's one of the ones that he's kind of tucked in the closet. You got to be a
Yeah.
little bit sick to play the King K rule.
There's definitely a room for him though. You've seen many MNVL players pull the king out and done great work with him. But
Hmm.
he's pretty big, so and a little bit slow. So once you get
Yeah.
higher and higher up the ladder of competition, you're gonna have a tougher time. But I've seen it. I've seen it work out. So you know what? You never know.
We'll have to see. Fever,
Right?
I want to ask you a question. If you
Yeah.
had to build a dream composition loading into a Smash Ultimate team battle setup here, what would you build?
Are we talking about players or like characters?
Characters, not players.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. No,
Characters in
you're
the
good.
game, not like an MMVL All Star Dream Team. We'll save
Right.
that for later. We'll save that
Right.
for later.
We'll save that for Fantasy Friday.
Sure.
Sure. Uh Honestly, give me something goofy. Like I think Samus would be good. Just
Okay.
get people mad from a distance, with dealing with all these
Some range.
projectiles.
Add some
Right.
range to the team. Okay. What
We got
else?
we got to have a sortie in there, obviously. So like maybe like a Role Lucina, something out of
Okay.
like
Something of that
clouds.
nature. I
Yeah,
got you.
something
I can see what you're cooking there. All right.
right, a little bit something like Phantom. In terms of like the sorties, just rush down, beat them till they're dead.
You gonna add a big man? You gonna add a big man to this comp?
Just
Are
do
you gonna
Donkey Kong, man.
exclude Donkey Kong? I was thinking DK or a Bowser angle.
Yeah, okay, I see it.
Maybe Incineroar if you're gonna go the Doa route. I know he swears by the Incineroar, most uncommon pick you could
You
think
know,
of, but guess what? The big man's pulling it out.
right? Incineroar did just win a major.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Okay,
Everyone was clowning on him, and then he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna just win."
I'm gonna
I
take the
forget.
belt real quick.
Right, but no,
That's awesome.
he did take a major. So I'm
We'll have
gonna
to look into that while we go to break, or you can go ahead and be the speedmeister you are, folks. Both these squads coming in with a 1-1 record, so both teams going to be trying to get back into a net neutral positive in terms of the win rate. This is our first matchup of 2 Smash games on the docket. We have Washburn taking on Hopkins J Crew to follow this one. So going to be lots of fun and excited to bring some Smash into the season. I've heard that you guys have had some struggles as of late, but not any struggles tonight getting these matchups.
Nah, ever since you came in here, there's like, "Oh, Skeptor's gonna be on stream. We gotta get on now." So there you go. And to go back to the Incineroar thing, yeah, the most recent major, a couple like last week or 2 weeks ago, D-Den,
Okay.
it was in a Ganondorf versus Incineroar. Uh, what?
Ganondorf. Now
Yeah,
that is a name I haven't heard since like Melee, dude. That
yeah,
character is old and my goodness, dusty to say the least.
yeah,
Ganondorf, dude, he's a super heavy hitting character though. Like, let's not make any
for real.
mistakes. We can knock him, talk about that big nose of his all we want, but at the end of the day, dude, that guy's gonna bring the pain, that is for sure. And Incineroar v Ganondorf matchup, dude, that just doesn't sound realistic for a
Right.
grand finals. But here we are. What
I
am I
don't
to know?
I don't think it was Grands, because I'm seeing a lot of VODs with Incineroar in it. So I'm
Oh,
actually not,
okay.
no, but I'm not sure what the Grands was, but
I
I'm
got
looking
you.
at a Ganon
Lots of
versus Incineroar.
Incineroar. Okay, I
Yeah.
got you. All right.
Yeah, the
Well, dude,
Incineroar
that's
player
still
was Mystery Soul, so he's apparently making the rounds.
okay. There you go.
Yeah.
So good to know. Who knows? Maybe some of the youth will be taken after the grand champ. That's usually kind of how it rolls. Somebody
Right.
wins with a pick, and then it starts to kind of popularize that pick a little bit more. People start to give it a little bit of a chance instead of kind of knocking the off-brand pick. And that's kind of the way it is with a lot of things. It's kind of, all right, prove that it's good. Otherwise, we're going to stick with what the pros are saying is the best pick because
Right.
you gotta fit the model, as they say. But getting ready to load into this one, folks. Very excited. I mean, if you had to lean one way, Fever, with your knowledge base, who would you be leaning towards and why?
I don't want to be mean, but to
You don't have
Matamita,
to be mean.
I think I'm gonna give it to Blaine just because I've seen the players more. Like I've seen what DM's capable of. He can cook in that kitchen.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
you know what? I like the wild card and the mystery that Matamita has. We're
for
gonna
sure.
go to games shortly here, but I gotta say, just because of familiarity, I think I'm gonna go with DM.
Okay. DM, Team Money,
DM
and K
repping
Dwong.
Team Blaine.
I
But
think you're not wrong for going with familiarity. One thing
mhm,
that I've learned is, the uncertainty of a team it is tough to kind of go ahead and take that team. But folks, we are loading into game. We are starting out with Team Money and Supper representing their 2 squads in schools. Best of luck to both of them. The Mii Fighter
absolutely.
versus the Sonic.
Getting the taunts right off the bat, you love to see it. You're not wrong. You called out the Sonic for Team Money. It was Supper on the Mii Brawler. It's gonna get pretty interesting. Of course, we've seen Lazy Zach rep Sonic at the grand finals of this past state, which he did take first. So Sonic's definitely got some big shoes in Mnvl. He's got a lot of appearances.
I feel like
And we're
this is
seeing
a really tough matchup for me, Brawler, here, because Sonic, I feel like, does very good into these close melee range matchups.
Oh, absolutely. He just speeds right on in. You're seeing that right now, just going for the conversions of just throwing to getting him off stage. It's because V-Brawler, you can just really exploit his recovery, and Sonic's just good at exploiting in general. You see him try and back up, go for the F smash, because that thing can kill early. Like, I was learning about this with Gummy on a past stream, but Sonic's F smash, like big ol' wind up fist, is bigger than Sephiroth's sword. you know, the guy famous for having a sword. So there's some danger here. Of course, you're trying to get back throw him off stage. And try and, woo, hang on.
Okay.
Okay.
Trouble. That's a stock going the way of Supper. Maybe a little bit unexpected, but definitely gonna take those.
Okay, Ssbu just hitting with the down B, trying to reversal him, and succeeds. Great stuff. Again, at 127, though, just like one more aerial, like maybe Fair is going to probably take out the stock for Team Money here.
Okay, Team Money going to strike true on that. Now all evened up at 2 apiece here, Fever.
There you
Not
go.
a bad start to this one.
And like how we were talking about, you just get in with Sonic and you just brawl in with close quarters. You just rack up that damage with Sonic. You just get in and get out. But, you know, Supper's doing some pretty good work with down B, the feint kick. Just make sure he can still catch up every now and again. But it's really hard to keep up with Sonic.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see what you're talking about. Speed is definitely in favor, but so far, Supper managing to keep these percentages quite even, and now taking a bit of the front lead step here.
Right, absolutely. A little bit of a neutral here, just trying to, you know, figure out what the opponent wants to do. Trying to get him off stage, you know. Oh, catching the feint jump.
Damage.
You love to see it with Sonic, catching the feint jump. Team Money's starting to download stuff. We're trying to pick up what he's cooking down, you know.
Absolutely. Team Money in a bit of a sticky situation now. Down a stop. Has to even things up quickly.
Right.
Too much percentage gets racked up.
Right, Supper's trying to go for like a down throw into up B or something like that. That's why I'm getting the read from Supper right now.
Yeah, he's already up to 40 now.
Right, it's just
recover.
It's just trying to hard to catch Team Money right now.
Absolutely.
Just being slippery and just being speedy.
Doing the Sonic thing.
Right, and it's super hard to catch with me, Brawler, because you miss once, you're just going to get punished for it, just for the amount of speed Sonic has. Yep.
Oh, that's going to do it. Absolutely. Team Money taking care of Supper and not dropping that second stock could pay a major dividends here as Team Money going to get ready for that next opponent from Matamidai.
You love to see it for Matamidai here. Great stuff. Yeah, sorry, for Blaine.
No, you're good.
Again, Sonic's just super hard to deal with. Especially as me Brawler, you either know the matchup or you're gonna find out quickly if you need to work on it, and that's what you saw with Supper right there. I don't blame him as well. Me Brawler is such a hard pick for Sonic because you just can't catch him.
Yeah. I mean, it felt like a mismatch kind of loading into that server. Looking at it early on, Fever, I was like, man, if it was a me sword fighter, maybe it would have been a little bit better of a chance, but not to be the Brawler. So he's got those short little stubby arms, and that Sonic, you know, he loves messing around with the close melee range matchup, man. And I've seen Team Money do that time and time again. So the fact that he's able to hold on to that second stock, you know, I still think that could be the difference maker. We'll see how much it pays off down the line here. Going to have to drop one as we get ready for Matamidai's second opponent, either going to be Rum Rummy or Breadmaster. You know, who's your money on? Who's coming out of the gate next for Matamidai? You got to come out strong. You're down 2 stocks at the moment.
I've heard
Rum Rummy, or are you going
I think I'm going to go with Breadmaster because I feel like Rum Rummy, I think, you know, we've heard his name before, so I may not remember who he plays, admittedly, but if I've heard the name, that means he's been on stream before, which he's got the confidence to, you know, be the anchor of the team.
For sure.
You know?
For sure. Nothing wrong with that. I like that prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Could definitely see it.
You going with the same thing, or what do you think?
You know what? I think you're right. You know, I'll double down. We'll stick together here on the caster desk. Doubling down that Breadmaster will be stepping up to the plate next for Matamidai. Knows that I think Team Money's going to stick with that Sonic, right? You got to stay with the same pick there. So obvious to be Sonic coming out for this end. We'll see what you pick going into it. It seems to be the Mithra and Pyra. Rum Rummy also. So both of us bamboozled.
You know what? Okay.
The real anchor is the master.
Yeah, you know what? We'll have to wait and see. Yep, okay. Getting right things off, you know, just resetting to how things were. Get with the taunts. Okay, buddy.
Come on. Gotta let him know.
You gotta let him know. But yeah, I actually now seeing Aegis or Pyramithra, I love the thought process behind it,
Yeah,
because
look
the
at
way
the
to beat Sonic is just to have a bigger hitbox, right? You want to have disjoints. You want to have something like, I don't know, a sword to just
wow.
keep Sonic away. And Pyra, she's gonna do that job and then some with the amount of damage she has behind her a corner.
Yeah, this fearsome duo seeming to do the trick as so far. All about double the percentage T-Money has taken so far, but good shielding there. You're going to get
Right,
some decent chip damage back onto the Pyra.
right. Rummy, or sorry, T Money also roll reading Rummy, which he got some pretty good reads on there. So shout out to him. And
There
again,
you go.
you're
There it
seeing the
is.
side B for Rummy. Just
Yeah.
keep on using it over and over again.
Uh-oh.
I have a prediction, you're gonna get caught using it one of these days. But you know, for now, it keeps racking up the damage. Okay, just trying to play ledge, just rolling. Okay. We get a forward air, back air. No, F smash. Yup, there you go.
T-Money going to take that one nicely, and now even up at 2 apiece, but T-Money at 126%. So one good strike could be all that she wrote for the second stock of T-Money.
Absolutely. And you know, for Rummy, they're doing a
Wow.
great job, but they keep missing the side Bs and just opportunities to punish T-Money, right? Because they're missing that side B for Mithra.
Wow. T-Money strikes, dude. That's exactly what you were kind of leading to say, right?
Yeah.
He's giving T-Money a chance, and he jumps
Yeah.
right back into the lead.
No, you caught me. You leave yourself open, and T-Money, he's quick with it, man. He gets in and out. He'll punish you for that stuff.
Something tells me that that's one of Sonic's specialties.
Oh, yeah.
XD. All jokes.
Okay.
Rummy gonna even up the score at 1 stock apiece. Slight percentage lead for the Sonic. We'll see if T-Money can capitalize.
Absolutely.
But so far, I mean, definitely paying out for Blaine.
Right. You know, if I were Rummy, I'd honestly stay with the Mithra, because at least you can keep up with the speed of Sonic, right? Because I feel like with Pyra, you're just going to either get comboed so much, but then again, T-Money's doing a great job of playing patient. And he just outplays the player by just doing nothing at all.
Dude, that's T-Money, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know the name, there you go.
There you go.
May not be the best Sonic main in the league with Lazy Zach's recent forthcoming, gotta hand the crown over. But T-Money, dude, been the household Sonic of Mnvl prior to that. So I still have a solid fan base, I think, in my heart for the T-Money Sonic. A very good showing so far as he dispatches the second member of the Matamidai squadron and down to 1 stock. So still 1 to play with. Does he have the miracle run in him, Fever? It is the Breadmaster up next. You let me know.
Breadmaster. I can only go off the tag, and he's cooking something in the kitchen.
He has to be.
Right? He's the master.
He's a baker for sure.
Right.
I don't think, I want T-Money to succeed, but I don't see a complete 3 stock coming out here.
Right.
I think Breadmaster is going to give Matamidai something to fight for, and I think he's going to be able to handle this Sonic. We saw a really good counter pick at the start, and it took time for T-Money to realize what he needed to do to succeed in the matchup, right? Which is understandable. So I think that being on 1 stock is really going to pay the dividends, and it's going to hurt T-Money a lot, and I think that Breadmaster is going to get it done. And we're going to have to see who's up next for Blaine. But we'll see. Maybe T-Money proves us wrong.
Absolutely. And I totally agree. I think T-Money can maybe get a stock off of Breadmaster here, but I don't think he's going to be able to fully close it out, because you're swapping between so many different play styles and characters, for going from Brawler to Pyramithra, which is already a big jump, going from Pyramithra to whatever's
next.
Right. Yeah. It's gonna be a little bit time to get used to, and as we've seen with T-Money, he needs that time, because just like you need to adapt, you need to figure out, okay, what does this player like to do, how do I want to react and punish. It's just gonna take a little bit, so I don't think you're gonna be able to do that in time, but I do think you're gonna be able to get a nice clean stock offer too. But we're gonna
And
have to
it's the
see with the
Nest coming
Ness.
out.
Okay.
Okay. Nest is actually one that I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
PK Fire.
Yup. There you go.
Okay. Yep. There's one and
Yup.
another.
PK
Send him.
Thunder. There you
Send
go.
him. Showing the baseball bat. Okay. Here we go. Breadmaster. What are you cooking, son?
Yeah. There's the PK Flash. There's the other one.
Oh my God. The lights went out. There we go.
Mom, please pay the electric bills. All right. So honestly, with Ness, big money here, and not for Team Money. Team Money's gonna have to go into the bank after this one because Ness has a lot of tools to just catch Sonic out. You have PK Fire, which basically can stop Sonic whenever he's rolling, pretty much immediately. And I think we're gonna be seeing Breadmaster catch Team Money out here a lot because he's playing a lot of patience here with Sonic, and that's totally what you want to do. Sonic plays patient, right, and you just gotta have to fight fire with fire.
But right
then
now,
again,
Team Money's not letting him play patient.
Yeah, he's keeping on the offense.
Baseball bat, swing and a miss, swing, bada bada.
Exactly.
Both of them having a lick, and that's gonna hurt, and that's game. Yeah, that didn't look good.
No, you don't. You let PK Thunder do its thing. You don't punish that. You don't try and contest that off stage. That's gonna send you right down to Valhalla there.
You know, you respect the effort when you go for it. Both of them getting the licks. I think he got a little overconfident after he knocked him off stage. Obviously, go for the finish, the punish.
Right.
But in the end, that Thunder striking true, and it is the Breadmaster not dropping a stock. That's going to pay out, as now we are facing either a K-Dwang to come out next for Blaine or DM. Either way, should be a fun matchup. But 2 more Blaine members to go through if you want to create this reverse sweep, if you will, in terms of, you know, this kind of dream run, you know?
Right. I think they're gonna send out K-Dwang because knowing DM, he's either gonna play Ike or Samus. Samus isn't great for Ness. Or sorry, Ness isn't great for Samus, rather, but it's still doable. It's just annoying. And whoever K-Dwang has, he can just play a more comfortable game. But with Ike, though, Ike is not too horrible with
Not
Ness.
too horrible.
Okay.
That
So
just doesn't sound like you're selling to me right now. Phoebe.
Okay, so Ike would be a much better pick for DM. The problem is, if you're not comboing Ness, Ness is comboing you, and he's
Right.
gonna have a lot easier time to do that because he can
Okay.
just his aerials are gonna be so much faster because Ike's just a slow boy, right? He's a big man with a big sword, but
Yep,
he misses that
slow
sword
movement.
and he's kind of dead.
Punishable. Very
Right.
true. Leaves him exposed. Yes. Okay.
Right.
So we'll have to see what is up next for this Blaine squad. Double the stock of Matamidai leading into this one. Blaine looking good, looking like they could secure a potential 2-1 berth, right? And move forward with the W. You know, I'm interested to see how it's going to play out. Breadmaster, though, he saved the Ness for last, right? Not the best. It was the Ness for last. All right, there you go. All right,
There
I'm
you
always
go.
cooking
There you
something
go.
up. All right, it might not be the content while we're in the Smash cast, but it's what he brings outside of it. All right, folks, you got to be the complete package nowadays. But regardless, no, dude, Fever, I'm telling you, you bring out the best in me. I swear, it's pure gold every time.
Trust
we're on the
me,
cast.
I've noticed.
Pure gold.
I've noticed your zingers.
Yeah, pure gold.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, anyways, kind of leaves us lost for a second. So recovery
it's
time
all
necessary.
good. We're just cooking up. We're just hyping up K-Dwang or DM for their grand reveal as breadwinner
For
takes
sure.
him on. You know, we're just giving him time to cook while Breadmaster is, you know, putting the bread in the oven, taking it out, making cinnamon rolls or whatever.
Absolutely not.
Nah, no cinnamon
Pastries.
rolls.
I'm down for some cinnamon rolls. I don't know. Well, you know, we'll have to see if he makes a miracle run. You know, we'll have to schedule
Right.
an interview down the line or something.
Bring some Dunkin' in.
Talk to the breadmaster. I'm always down. You know, I talk about Cub Foods donuts. If you want to talk about some donuts, those
like
go
the
crazy.
Starbucks lemon bread. You ever had that?
Yeah, I'd say I have. I'm more of a, I guess, lemon poppy seed. Is it you talking about the same thing, or are you talking about like a scone?
No, I'm talking about like the poppy seed with like the the yellow, the fake yellow bread and with the icing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very E1. Here we go. Loading in the game, folks. Excited to see a mirror matchup of
Okay.
Ness v Ness. Head Empty, aka I'm hoping that's K Dwong, because I don't know if DM's name would be that, but maybe it is. It's one of the two.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with the K-Dwong.
All right.
But I truly do not know. We do get a little bit of a Nest Ditto, trying to prove who's better than the other, I suppose. So, honestly, Nest Ditto's kind of not really fun for both players because they just get to absorb everything they throw at each other. So I'm expecting to just see a lot of heals constantly.
There's the absorb that you're talking about right there.
And
Kind of a counter ability. Yeah,
right.
I mean, looking for PK fire. Looking to drop that HP bar down a little bit.
Yeah,
I think you got to bring out the bat in a situation like this.
Right,
Get up
just
close and
reflect it
personal.
back. Right. Okay.
There it is.
Okay. PK Thunder.
Yeah,
there's
there's
the absorb.
Gobble gobble is what that is.
You know, something I just thought about though. Oh, he's trying to. No, not on Town City. You don't reverse Thunder back on Town City. Something you can do though. Let's say Ness is trying to recover. You can just absorb the Thunder, and just let him fall.
That would be dope if we saw that in this matchup.
Right.
Could definitely play out.
I'm seeing we might be able to. Now, Bat does reflect projectiles, so you can hit someone with their own PK fire. But you know, I'm not gonna lie, that'd be kind of hype.
You think they gotta know that, right?
Yeah, no, they surely they do. Back.
Okay.
No
Surely.
back throw? Okay. Back throw. Oh, head empty's DM.
So
Okay.
now it is known DM off rolling, if you will.
Okay.
Off the usual suspect.
Right. We're off the.
Ooh, swing and a miss.
We're
You
off
gotta
the
say
rails
it
a
when
little.
you see it. Come on now.
Right. Absolutely. Bada swing.
Hey, bada. 182% for Breadmaster.
Ooh.
Not looking like that bread is going to be cooked
Breadmaster's-
properly.
Might be able to take the stock. No, not the parry. Okay. DM looking for the.
How
Okay.
tanky is Ness?
Not
207,
very.
excuse me?
Not very. You can just grab him and back throw him. Back throw. Ness has the best back throw in the game. You can just.
You could, or you could gamble.
Or
Play
you
with
can
fire.
just fair.
Play with
Okay.
fire, yep. And then PK fire.
We drawn this one out, I suppose, which is like the old-fashioned way. Okay.
221 and counting. Mnvl record 231.2. For a Ness as well, this is absurd.
Yeah. No, Ness is a very light
239.
boy.
All right,
Jab
dead.
finishing off the stock though. You love to see it.
You hit him with a jab.
You love to see it. Again, the neutral, you're seeing it.
Okay, the knees up close.
Okay. Going for the up air strings just over and over again. They're both searching for PK fire.
This matchup, man, is one that I think we can wrap up and put a bow on it after we see a Ness v Ness, because my goodness, this is just not the mirror matchup excitement that you're used to seeing.
Yeah, you know, usually it's like, oh yeah, Cloud Ditto. They're
Yeah.
gonna be seeing non-stop action. Nah, let's just throw fire and thunder around for about 5 minutes, shall we?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? It is what it is. Okay, hang on. We're seeing DM cook a little.
Going for it.
Okay, you can. No,
PK Thunder, not happening.
not trying to absorb the thunder, unfortunately. Do we get to see like the down throw? Okay, up smash killing. See it from DM. Now up a stock. You know, Matamida is on their last stock, so. Okay, yup. Cook them.
Not bad. But the PK fires are coming out, yeah. And DM, oh wow.
Yeah.
Get a screenshot of that.
Post that on Twitter.
Oh,
Okay,
there it
there's
is.
your baseball bat, Scap.
Welcome to the big leagues, kiddo. Redmaster
your
saying,
bat.
what's up, bro? DM didn't like how that one felt. Gonna have a dent in his head for sure. Head definitely empty after that one. Anyways.
I can't tell which one's which because they're both the same skin.
I now, man. This is
Up.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. And now all even up at one stock apiece. DM closer than he would like. A chance for Breadmaster.
Definitely. Of course, but you could just easily get Ness off stage, absorb the thunder, and then just shake the hand and move on to K-Dwong. Okay, magnet floats. We have the tech. Just, you know. Okay. Yep,
Okay,
just rolling back and forth. You know, ping pong.
This matchup is unbelievable.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, Skep. I'm pretty sure they want to try and fish for PKs. Woo! There's down there.
Game. Well, they're fishing for a Blaine W. It seems to be the Ness counter pick, mirror matchup, bonanza, whatever you want to call that duo matchup right there at the end. That was something, man. Too many PK fires for my taste.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have nightmares about that one. It's hearing the fire, thunder, freeze.
Yeah, dude.
No, I'm good.
For real. That was funny. That was a good time, though. You know, it was a good matchup.
Blaine, it was great.
Blaine able to make it happen, though. It is DM taking care of business. It came down to the last stock, though. It was an even matchup all the way to the end. Breadmaster made it close, but not to be, as Blaine gonna walk out with that one. So overall, it goes the way you were expecting, no?
Yeah, you know what? I'll pat myself on the back. I called it.
There you go. There you go.
Where's
a small golf clap for you
thank
there,
you.
sir.
Thank
I
you.
gotcha.
But no, Matamida played very well, so shout-outs to them. But overall, Blaine did end up taking it, so great job to, you know, T-Money and DM for closing this one out. K-Dwong still in the shadows, still a mystery. Maybe we'll see him again next time.
For
Who
sure.
knows? Well, we'll see him at state. How about that?
Yeah, man. Maybe they start making that run. They got to save that pick, save that closer, the anchor for later. So K-Dwong going to stay in the shadows for now. But overall, very solid play coming out from T-Money and DM. Blaine walking out with that one. You got anything else before we close up for game number one?
It's great. It's a great day to start the stream. We're not going anywhere. We got another match coming up for you then. After that, we got some Minecraft, so don't go anywhere. The fun's just getting started.
Here at Concordia St. Paul, you will have the opportunity to earn a degree, make lifelong friendships, and play a game you love on an esports scholarship. For more information, visit csp.edu/esports.
He just draws it out a lot more.
Yeah. Rubber Panda throwing that now. Rubber Panda kicking off the
Hodgepodge.
It's Hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge
coming in
hot.
Firebomb. That's gonna do it. Can't allow a freebie like that to close out a game that's been as tight as this one. The shot! Not gonna land it. The rebound denied! Are you serious? Don't tell me it's a third! Take fourth! What? What?
Wait, he might.
Wait a second.
Oh my goodness.
He has it.
What?
War from what?
He's running out of mana. But he's still bumping him.
back to Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Scap, you looking a little different. How we doing?
Yeah, I changed my clothes and I don't know, I'm feeling like a brand new man right now. It's crazy.
I can't wait to be able to cast with you, Scap, for the second time.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, and really nothing has changed because I am Skeptor, and
That's
so
true.
these games are gonna go smoothly because I am a professional caster.
That's very true. So we got game number 2 up for you. Uh, we got game number 2 for you today, folks. We got Washburn and Hopkins. So, we haven't really seen that much of them in the terms of Smash Bros, but we're starting it off right now, right here. We got Dweebius, which we've seen and heard before. I believe it's a Cloud player. Cloud or Hero? I don't know why I'm thinking Hero, but I'm thinking Hero for some reason. For Cloud and Hero, we got Duxie, and Vonk for Washburn. That's the Washburn roster for you. And then Hopkins, they've got 7 people on the roster, so your guess is as good as mine. Wait, hang on. That's not true. I'm a liar. We got Little Seal, Anteater, and Johnny Cake for the Hopkins crew for you tonight. So I'm super interested into seeing what these players have in store because I personally have no idea what any of these guys are on or up against. So we're getting a lot of mixed bags here. It's kind of we're seeing a lot of newcomers for the Mnvl Smash crew battles, which I'm super excited for, and I can't wait to get started here shortly for you today. Now, if I had to make a guess though, like if you sit me down and be like, okay, you have $100 to bet on, who would you put it on? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go Washburn just because one, we talked about this last game. But I'm a big fan of the familiarity complex, right? If I recognize you, I'm probably rooting for you, other than the people that I don't know. Mainly because I don't know, human brain. But but like Dweebius, he's the one leading the charge for me. But then again, I'm super interested seeing what some of these uh Hopkins players have in store because I've heard Hopkins is a pretty good school in terms of MNVL variety. So I'm just super excited, to be honest with you. But then again, we've seen Washburn do pretty well in the past. I believe Dweebius made state last fall, if I'm not mistaken. I could be, though. But we're going to say I'm not. So I'm not mistaken. Probably.
Either
Skeptor,
way,
how we doing?
I'm so excited to get into this match. Do I sound any better?
You sound perfect.
Awesome.
Skeptor. You
Awesome.
sound perfect.
Yeah, so I didn't hear a word you just said, if I'm being honest, since I was troubleshooting. But
It's okay, Skep.
Give me the rundown quick, the 2-second rundown.
Yes. Basically, we have no idea who's playing, but I'm excited.
All right. Yeah, I'm feeling the same way then. In that case.
So let me run it down. We got Washburn and Hopkins. If I sat you down with $100, 100 clams, and said, "Who's winning?" What's your answer?
I think I'm gonna put 50 clams on each then.
Well, that's cheating. You can't do that.
I've never seen any of these players on the stream. At least not going by these same names as before. So
I've seen Dweebius in the Discord. At least I know
I do recognize the name. I recognize the name as well.
Right, but that's the only one. So I was talking about like familiarity complex. You root for something that you're more familiar with, right? Just how the human brain works. Right. Dweebius, he's got me locked and loaded on Team Washburn. But then again, Hopkins, mystery man's people.
And let's see, they're coming in at 2-0 and 0-2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, who's the 2-0 and 0-2?
2-0 is Washburn and 0-2 is Hopkins.
Okay.
So another reason to potentially believe that Washburn's taken this one.
Right,
we'll have
but
to
then
see.
again, everyone loves an underdog,
Oh,
and
of
we might just see
course.
one of them right now. You
Of
know,
course.
I gotta say, I love the new setup you got there, Skep. What is the poster in the back?
So this is my monkey. He listens to
Uh-huh.
music, it looks like.
Oh, that's awesome.
He has like headphones on. And then also I have a lava lamp over here. So I had to run real quick down to my alternate setup.
Right. Right, as you do. To drop the bit, to pull the curtains behind and show you. This is going Prog or Prog. He is one of our social media managers behind the scenes at Mnvl. Skeptor had a life to live, so shout outs to him.
I'm hopping
So
in
Prog's
today.
here. So
we'll see
Prog's,
how it goes. I casted one game of League back in the day.
you did great, probably.
That was All Stars, I think, actually. Or now that I think about it, we played
You casted All Stars?
Yeah, we played some ARAM games. And then one Summoner's Rift. That was fun. That was before I had the glorious webcam. But yeah, so now we're here doing Smash. I actually used to compete in Mnvl Smash.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Who'd you play?
I was a Cloud bum.
Oh. Honestly, I take one good look at you. I look back at
Cloud
the
and
monkey.
Ike.
Look back at you. I think Cloud.
Yeah, I liked Cloud.
Mostly everyone does. I don't blame you. He's got the Buster Sword.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of a classic. You know,
he's just a fun. I think he's an easy to pick up character, which is why
I
was kind of drawn to him.
Right.
And he's fun. So.
Right, like Cloud, Mario, Bowser.
Oh, yeah.
They're just kind of like, here you go. You understand it right away, and everyone's like, oh, okay, yeah. So it is great. We're gonna get here started in just a little bit for you, but I gotta say, how good were you when you competed in Smash? Because I'm still curious on that.
Not very.
Oh.
I had a lot of fun, but I just.
Well, that's what matters.
I didn't put in the time to really truly learn the mechanics and like improve at like all around. And I wanted to be involved in Mnvl. I knew that much, and like Smash was the game I was best at. I don't know. I was good enough to beat my friends.
Hey, man, that's good. As long as you can beat up little Timmy, it's all good.
That's the most important thing. Is bragging rights around the school.
Right. As long as little Timmy never wins the game and never sees the light of day, it's all good. But
you're twisting my words, but sure.
No, I understand everything you say, Skep.
Yeah, that's me, Skep. I've gained a lot of Smash Bros. Knowledge.
Yeah. So, Prog, I gotta ask you, how is it, working behind the scenes at Mnvl?
Oh, it's fun. The people here are super great.
Because nobody really gets to see. Everyone just gets to see the casters and like Jake and Jason and Frida, but nobody really gets to see you lovely folk. So how tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. It's been super fun these past. I think this is my 4th season here. Seeing it all come together and everything grow, and see us add new titles and new schools, new players, and the social media aspect, obviously, it not to toot my own horn or whatever, but it is an important aspect in growth,
right?
Because we got the reach, we post the TikToks, we post the Instagrams and the Twitters and whatnot,
right?
And it's just been super cool to be a part of,
So, Ivysaur, welcome to the club. Johnny Cake going in for the back air. Okay, fire off stage. Welcome to Super Smash Brothers. We got Washburn in Hopkins. We got a Pokemon trainer and a Bowser. We were talking about this earlier. Bowser's a super,
true.
He's a pick up and play character. So, it's glad to see some Bowser.
Pokemon trainer, a little harder just in that you need to know when to use what, but.
Right, and again, like we just saw, it's super hard to know when to use what up B, and Charizard was not the correct answer, apparently. So, Hopkins does probably Hopkins. Nope. Oh, we're good. Okay, Johnny Cake is repping Hopkins.
Okay.
And we got Yak on Washburn. Yup.
All right.
I will
Charizard coming
say,
back out.
yeah, I will say with Washburn with Charizard, he plays him a bit bold. It's kind of just let's just run out and see what happens.
Yeah.
But Hopkins is doing a great job of holding his own defense, and with Bowser, for being a super heavy character, he just gets to take all the hits.
Yeah.
Like you see it right there, you just have such a big meaty shield. You just take the Flare Blitz and then just punish with Grounded Up B. And then back air mid-stage kills. Again, another heavy Charizard.
Yeah, absolutely. We had the Battle of the Fire Breathers coming out there, and Bowser, came out with the dub in this case.
Absolutely. Ooh.
Oh.
One air dodge to mess it up.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate there. 3 stock coming out there from Johnny.
You're right. Hopkins is looking mighty clean. Like that. I'm not gonna lie. That Bowser was cooking.
Yeah, he was cooking, and they let him cook too long.
Started to burn a little bit.
Yeah, started to burn. But if there's a way that you want to start out a crew battle, it is just like that. He did not lose a stock, and so that's sitting in the best place that you can be.
Oh, absolutely. It like you just said, if you have a picture perfect scenario of how to start a crew battle, perfect. Just playing safe, keeping your distance. Trying to figure out what you want to do, and keeping all your stocks, playing it as carefully as you possibly can. Picking a heavy is also very good to help keep all the stocks right at the beginning, because you just don't die.
Yeah, that's a good strategy if you feel confident in your heavy. Is like, it's a lot harder to be launched, at those lower percentages. So if you have that might be kind of a strategy coming out within the realm of the crew battle, at least, that if you have a heavy that you're comfortable on, that it might be a good idea to pick them up.
Exactly. You just throw them in at the beginning, and it's just like block the stocks. Don't let them take any.
See how far you can get.
Hey man, so far you get 3. That's you're up 3.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? If it works, don't if
it ain't broke, is what they say where I come from.
Fix it. Thank you.
In my neck of the woods, that's what we say.
Yeah. What's your neck of the woods, like Australia?
Not quite that far, but good try.
Yeah, you swing and a miss, just like the baseball bat from last game.
So true.
So
that
real.
Nest Ditto was something else.
That Nest Ditto was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I liked the part where they PK fired.
Oh, true. I liked the PKs as well. I like all the PKs though.
Yeah, what's your favorite PK? If you had to pick just one.
PK Thunder can be really funny in the versatility. You can use it for the recovery. You can use it, you become a missile. You turn yourself into a very high powered missile, which is very fun.
Right. You're a big fan of the human missile?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I respect that.
Do you have a favorite PK?
Does Lucas count?
Sure, we can bring Lucas in.
Okay, PK Freeze. I think that move's hilarious because if you get hit by it, you feel bad. You feel really, really silly. And also, you die at 20.
True.
No matter what character you are, you're dead at 20. And it's awesome.
We need more Lucas mains in Mnvl.
Or just in general.
That
Lucas is
very much is true.
You don't really see Lucas at all in Smash, just because he's so goofy.
He is goofy,
right?
Yeah.
Because it feels like one of the pieces of his puzzle's just missing. Like that's why you don't really see a lot of like Sora players or Rosalina players. Rosalina more for different reasons, just because she's so technical.
Yeah.
Because you got to use Luma. But Sora, he's a sword fighter, but he doesn't have the physics of one. He has the physics of a balloon.
Right.
And that's kind of the same thing as Lucas, where he has the physics of a balloon, a slightly denser one than Sora, albeit. But,
but still very floaty.
It's still there.
Yeah.
Right. and like all of his moves just kind of don't really combo into each other. So you kind of just have to read your opponent like a book. And there's no pictures in the book, so you're kind of lost.
And it's backwards and
mess
upside
up.
down, and you're reading it through a mirror.
Yep, there you go. Well, hang on. If it's backwards and through a mirror, wouldn't it be the right way?
And it's diagonal, and it's in a language that you don't understand also.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that would fix it.
That'd do it.
Oh, there's the cloud.
There's the cloud.
Yeah, okay.
Cloud versus Bowser.
You got any experience with this matchup?
Oh man, it's been so long. I don't know, man. I did the same thing into every character.
You know what? Here, we'll take some lessons for you. We'll give you back out in the ring in no time. All right?
Okay, all right. Yeah.
What you're gonna want to do as Cloud is pretty much play like a coward, because if you don't, you're gonna get hit for 50. But you see, like now Ducky, he's doing a great job of just keeping on the offense with Bowser, right? But then again, Bowser hits like a truck.
Bowser
so,
hitting
one move
massive.
is just gonna send you that far. By the way, he's dead.
And
So, Flame Breath, rule number 2, Prog, alright?
all right.
If you're off stage,
I'm writing these down.
yeah, if you're off stage against the Bowser, go to the next stock.
Yeah, that makes
You're
sense.
kind of just dead. Because if the Bowser's smart, which we're clearly seeing,
This Bowser is
very
he's doing
intelligent.
very well. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Hopkins got an intelligent Bowser. This guy has a
The first ever intelligent Bowser.
most of them you just see him run off stage with you underneath his claws, right?
Yeah.
With the side B.
Right.
But no, this guy's got some degrees. But then
Finally,
again,
we're
you're
gonna
at
see.
163.
Yeah, finally we're gonna see the first stock come out for Johnny Cake.
Right. And so Ducky does hold down the fort a little bit for Washburn. Okay. Getting another cross slash. We'll love to see it.
I'm a huge cross slash fan.
Yeah, I really like the Tornado finishing touch, like the down D. That
Yeah.
was fun.
That's fun. You don't see it as often,
Right.
which makes
Like
it fun.
I just like being a Beyblade sometimes.
Very true.
Right. Ooh, you seeing a great conversion from Bowser, trying to get in the up air. Not quite though. Ooh.
Lucky very
Trying to edge
high
guard
though.
with
It's
the
not
back
gonna
air?
take a lot.
Right. Oh, yeah.
That's
There you go.
that's gonna
or
be
you can
it.
just sit on him. That works too.
Sandwich him. Flat Stanley.
Wait, Bowser saves his jump. There you go.
Very nice.
Nice recovery from Hopkins there.
Bowser's turn to Beyblade.
Nice. Ooh, okay, Beyblade's back up the stage. Never knew how many characters were such a big fan of Beyblades.
You know, I feel like there's a lot of characters that have a spin move.
Yeah, there's Sonic, obviously, Cloud, Incineroar.
Let's name them all right now.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Holy, bro.
Absolutely
Hopkins,
metal coming out from Bowser.
Johnny Cake's got things handled,
stop.
under control. Honestly, the other two could just pack up at this point.
True.
Like
Have a snack.
they're doing great, bro.
Take a nap.
We do got the best for last though.
Oh yeah?
Dweebius, the one
Dweebius.
character of the story that we've all
That
seen
we're familiar
before.
with.
I gotta say though, I think he also plays Cloud, if I'm not mistaken. So he might have diversified a little bit because of Washburn already having Cloud player. So he's like,
That's
well, we
true.
can't have two. So
Yeah,
maybe
That's an interesting thing about crew battles is that it kind of it opens it up a little bit for more opportunity to like have more of a like a countering system, I guess.
totally.
Different characters that are better into different matchups, which is it's something very different than
Yeah.
our standard 1v1s, which it's an interesting added meta kind
Element
of thing.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with you because you can't just fight all the problems with, the same batch of characters.
Mhm.
Like we saw just now, Cloud's going to have some trouble with Bowser, especially off stage. And you're going to have some, great issues if you know play like Pit against Bowser, where Pit's just gonna wipe the floor with you.
Right.
So you're gonna see some little bit diversity, like let's say like Rogers had a crew battle, you know, I'd be on it or whatever, or let's say you and me were both on a crew battle, like you'd play Cloud, right? I wouldn't want to play Sora with a Cloud, because we just both run at things and just swing a sword. Like I'd probably play Pac-Man, so you know you have the funny projectiles and the big sword
And the
to
sword
mix
guy.
it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You're putting some more diversity in the blender.
Yeah, it's definitely a chance for school teams, you know, who are one tricking like you know, people generally have a main in Smash, but
Right.
it's a chance for them to diversify, work on a pocket that you have, maybe, like, you know, just broaden your horizons, I suppose.
Yeah, and exactly. And it helps you also learn the game more. Because like let's say like for the longest time I struggled against like Mario, for example, just because, or like Game and Watch, just because I was like, these characters are too goofy for me. I just learned how to play the characters and I was like, oh, so avoid this. Like both Mario and Game and Watch have crazy up smashes. And I was just like, why do I keep getting hit by them? And I was just like, oh, and because then I go and play as them, and I was like, oh, it just kind of hits. So I was like, if you see Game and Watch Mario up smash, stay 10 feet away. Just don't go towards it. Just let them have it.
Yeah, so it's
Like,
a good
so-
opportunity to improve, I suppose.
Right, absolutely. So it's super exciting to see if we're going to see another Cloud player or if we're going to see a little bit of diversity. So from Washburn. So here we are going to game. We got a Kazuya Mishima.
Kazuya, okay.
So, have you been keeping up with Smash recently, Rogue?
I am slightly aware of Kazuya, but I'm not, you know.
He's a goofy guy.
I'm not super versatile. I know that he's from Tekken, and Tekken is nuts.
Yeah, I'll spoil it for you. Kazuya's a pretty goofy guy. I'm telling you right now, this Bowser is gonna have a very, very, very hard time.
Oh yeah.
So Kazuya does a couple moves, and by that I mean he is. So you know how like each character has like 18 to like 16 moves, give or take. So
Yeah,
around
doesn't
that
Kazuya
ballpark.
have 18 and a half quadrillion?
Yeah, so he has like 46. I'm not joking.
That's so ridiculous.
Oh!
Ooh, that is not gonna be what you wanna see
Johnny
coming
Cake,
up with Johnny Cake.
What happened, buddy? It's okay.
He's seeing
it's okay.
the switch up and
Yeah.
it's throwing him off.
Yeah, so something Kazuya has is you do a very precise input. The move is called Electric Wind God Fist.
Oh, of course.
It combos, it kills, it combos into itself, it combos into every other move Kazuya has. Also, Kazuya glows red sometimes. When he glows red, you're dead.
Oh, as simple as that.
Yeah, pretty much. But what actually happens is, ooh, we almost saw a stock hit taken there by Johnny Cake. Using the platform to... Oh! Up.
Ooh!
Yeah!
Youch! Okay.
Yeah!
We've got a game.
Ladies and gentlemen, Washburn is still in this.
Washburn is not out of this yet.
So,
that's how you throw off a
that's
Bowser.
Kazuya Mishima. Welcome to the world of Smash Bros.
So ridiculous. I haven't been like keeping up a crazy amount with like where he falls in the meta or anything, or like or what kind of role he plays, but I have seen a fair amount of clips where, you know, he's comboing with 30 different moves and they're all completely different from one another.
Yeah. So let me break it down for you.
Yeah, give me the
Steve's
rundown.
banned. Steve from Minecraft broke the game. People don't like him.
Oh yes, that's right.
And then you have Kazuya right behind him on his coattails. Not quite in the ban territory, but oh boy, do people want him gone. Kind of for that reason.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But you know, I could sit here and talk all night about my opinions about Kazuya Mishima and funny Steve Minecraft, man. But you know what? I'll just put it simply.
Okay, I have a question, just because I'm unaware.
No, hit me.
It's because of like a certain tech that Steve is banned, right? What is
that? It's called PMLG. What does
Okay.
it stand for? Phantom something.
All right.
Basically, Steve, you know how you can place a block?
Yes.
To simplify it a lot, basically, he can place a block but cancel it. While doing that, you know, like how you knocks, like let's say you punch someone
Mhm.
and they go flying.
Yep.
When they're like 120, like that's just
Mhm.
how the game works. Steve ignores the knockback. No
Oh,
matter what percent, no matter what move he gets hit back by, he just ignores it,
interesting.
and he can punish you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
Right, because you're still in your.
in
in
one
your
punish from
animation.
Steve, you can just die. Wait, what?
Wait,
Why did
was that supposed to be a? I thought.
Little Seal? Hang on.
Wait, why is Little Seal doing that?
Why?
Okay.
You
Yes.
know, sometimes we get confused here at Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch.
Sometimes not everything goes to plan, and that's okay.
And sometimes a Game & Watch, he sees 3D for the first time, he gets confused, and then he goes back to 2D. Then the
Imagine,
game restarts.
imagine you one day are just plopped into a 4D universe that you can't comprehend and is just chaotic.
What is 4D?
Oh God! Don't. That's not a conversation for today, and not one that I can explain.
Drop your explain to me in Twitch chat when I'm VOD reviewing.
What the
Put it
fourth
in,
dimension consists of.
Oh yeah, here, put it in Twitch chat for later for me. Can someone explain to me what 40 is? I'll look at it in like 12 hours from now. I'll at you on Twitter and thank you. So thanks for that in the future, boys. Okay, we're going to game here. Oh, there's the Mishima.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
What's
per
this matchup like?
Yeah, per Mnvl rules, you cannot switch characters. So I think that's what the issue was.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the 10-hit combo
So that's
that
a
Kazuya
combo.
does. Yeah, do you want to know how he performs the combo?
Yeah.
He hits the A button 10 times.
So it's just like a moving jab.
Yep.
Okay, that's great.
So that's up smash.
I don't believe that this is a real character in the game.
No,
you,
no,
you put
you wanna know the
mods
best
on
part?
this Nintendo Switch.
You want to know the best part?
Yeah, what's that?
$5.99. So you're seeing some crazy.
This is
inputs from
ridiculous.
Kazuya. Yeah, so you're going from down tilt into electric wind god. Or sorry, that was Dragon Fist. My bad.
Do you have all of the moves memorized?
Nope. I have a list pulled up on the other monitor. To
There
be
you
blatantly
go.
honest with you. They have little names and little hitboxes and everything.
It just seems like Kazuya is a character. Well, not only Kazuya, but Dweebius is piloting him very well. That he has a move for everything that this game can do.
Like no Johns. Like Dweebius is doing very well.
Yeah.
With Kazuya here.
It's even to me, like I'm not like super up to date in the Smash scene necessarily, and I've never been like crazy, into it or anything. But it's clear to see that he's piloting this character very well.
Oh, absolutely. Like it's insane work what you can do when you just fully like unlock your brain with Kazuya. You're just like, oh yeah, I have a move for pretty much every situation ever. Like someone's charging down smash to try and roll read me. Oh, I'll just side B and then punish them for 59. So yeah, when Kazuya gets above 100, he gets a thing called Rage Shred. That's why
That's
it's
the
glowing
red glow. Okay.
Yep. Basically, he can do a input, or he can run up and hit down B, but the input's more powerful. That's what he's wanting to do right now. That's what the little purple uppercut was. It kills you, like at like 60. Like he does it.
Okay.
Game & Watch is dead. But you miss it, it goes away.
I see.
Right. Okay, nice spot dodge. That was actually clean. That was insane. Little Steel's trying to clean up the stock though. Okay. Game & Watch just going crazy on the other side of the stage. Game & Watch dash jams. Awesome.
I do love watching. Okay,
Oh!
There we go. Dweebius, double 3 stock. So we have the opportunity here to see the first ever Minecraft crew battle reverse sweep.
Smash Bros. Crew battle.
My bad,
Smash
Smash
Bros.
Bros. I'm looking forward. My brain's on what's next. Smash Bros. Crew battle reverse sweep.
You a big
Which is-
Minecraft fan?
Yeah, I am excited for the game actually. since
No, yeah, I'm glad you are excited, and hopefully everyone else watching is excited because we have Minecraft coming out after Smash Ultimate. But focusing on Hopkins versus Washburn,
yes.
genuinely here for a second, folks. Washburn might just reverse 3-0.
This is a fascinating matchup.
Right? Like, it's genuinely insane because you either know how to play against Kazuya, or you get reverse 3-0'd.
Because yeah, pretty much. Like this is another thing that has to do with the just the format of a crew battle really is that
right.
what I'm noticing is that the position that you put your best players in and like how you order them, that can change everything.
Yeah. So what's typically called an anchor is like
Yeah.
your best like all-star player, you know?
Mhm.
Like give me a football player. That's good.
You think I know football players?
I don't know. Isn't there one guy named Patrick? I don't know.
Yeah,
Basically, you
Patrick
put the guy-
Football.
yeah, Patrick Football. Basically, you put him at the end to make sure everything doesn't go awry. We got Little Sealfield, again. Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes,
Patrick
famous
Football.
Super Smash Bros. Player.
Yeah. I think
that's
he's
what we're
piloting
talking about,
Squirrel right now.
Yeah, he's piloting Squirtle, yeah. So we have the Pokemon Trainer and the Kazu matchup.
Right, which actually, thinking about it, is nuts. You see Little Seafield doing great work.
Yeah.
Clearly, he's Hopkins' anchor, which, you know, he's quite experienced with the matchup for how he's playing it already differently from...
Yeah, I can see it's much more of a it's a very even matchup coming out
Yeah.
right away.
So, you know Electric Wind God Fist?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, the move that combos into anything and everything.
Mhm.
That also, so let's say you hit someone shield with it. That's what happens when he glows red, by the way.
Ah.
Anyway, if you hit someone's shield with Wind God, they are forced to get out of it. Like, let's say you're holding the shield button, he hits you with the move, you are just forced out of your shield.
That is there anything else that does that
There
in
is
the
nothing
game?
else in the game that does
I was
that.
gonna say because it's like I was gonna
That is
ask
a
like
$5.99
that's just
exclusive,
different
my
than a shield break. Like
Yeah. No,
okay,
that's called a shield knockoff.
that's wild.
Yeah, so that's a $5.99 exclusive for you.
That's Tekken.
Yeah.
That's Tekken for you.
You're
Mnvl
seeing
Tekken.
Washburn struggle here a little bit, trying to find the opening for Hopkins. As Dweebius is just doing such a great job of, even with Charizard, just being able to pressure him so much. Unfortunately,
It's
Washburn has a hard time getting back to stage.
It's difficult for Little Seal to maximize off of the space that kind of they need to take when Dweebius at the same time whenever Little Seal is like approaching and getting close, he has the right move for that situation guaranteed every time.
Right. A little bit of chain grabs over and over again. Okay. Because the thing that's scary for Little Seal right now is Kazuya's probably going to kill him. Just because Squirtle's such a little guy.
Yeah,
Which, bless his heart, he's such an adorable guy. But,
we love Squirtle.
right, but you're at 46. One F smash on ledge, you're dead, my friend. Then again,
Yeah.
back throw.
Ooh,
Holy, bro. Kazuya's heavy. Not going to quite be able to cut it out. Okay. Oh, nice. Back
doing
throw?
what he can.
No, he DI's that?
Wow, what? That's a DI.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay, you get one stock though.
Either way, yeah,
You
stock's
made
coming out
up. You
there.
made up for everyone else. You did what no one else could. You took a stock off Hopkins' secret
Off the
Kazuya.
Dweebius.
Yeah.
The secret Kazuya, yeah. Little Seal, you know, doing what they can here.
Right. I still believe though. Like this
It's
is
not
definitely
over.
possible.
It's not over. No.
Right. No. Washburn's getting the gears going.
If
They're
if
playing
there
neutral
was
a lot more carefully. They're a lot more precise. Oh, thank you. Sorry, Washburn is Kazuya Mishima.
if there is a little creature that can take down
Maybe it's like Rayquaza.
they put
I'm think-
Rayquaza in the game and he can take out Kazuya maybe.
Until then, it looks like Ivysaur, Squirtle, and Charizard
Not
may
quite
not be
enough.
enough. They might need a Mega Evolution. Or maybe Gigantamax. Who knows? What?
Whatever gimmick Pokemon decides to put on their next game.
Oh,
That's what they need.
It's Terra. Basically, Charizard can turn into ground type.
The gems.
Anyways, it seems like Kazuya was the gym leader and could not be overthrown by
Except
Hopkins.
he wasn't fighting with Pokemon. He wasn't like throwing out his own. He was just beating them into the ground with his own fists.
Yeah.
That's what he did just there.
So there you have it, folks. Washburn with the insane reverse 3-0.
Yeah, that was what a set, by the
What
way.
a
Like
gnarly
for
set.
for our first ever like evenly balanced crew battle set, because last week we had like a 1v3 or something like that.
Right.
That's a good one to start it off on. That's
Right.
the kind of stuff you want to see throughout the season.
Right. And Blaine did a phenomenal job before this, taking on Matamirai.
True.
And then right now, Washburn's doing some great work.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing more of Washburn. So stick around if you're a Smash player. You watch out for Washburn and Hopkins. Hopkins put up a very good fight as well. Don't count them out.
Absolutely.
Don't count out Minecraft as well, because we're going to be doing that right after this. Prog, it was so good casting with you, brother.
It was fun to be here.
It was so fun to cast with you.
I'm
So
glad
everyone,
for the opportunity.
Shout outs to Prog for stepping up and helping out stream today.
Thanks for dealing with me, everyone.
Oh no, you're a lovely man. Do not worry. We're gonna be with Minecraft right back after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Here at Concordia St. Paul, you will have the opportunity to earn a degree, make lifelong friendships, and play a game you love on an esports scholarship. For more information, visit csp.edu/esports.
He just draws it out a lot more. Yeah.
Rupture Panda throwing that now. Rupture Panda
Come in.
kicking
Oh,
off
it's
the one and
Hodgepodge.
two. It's Hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge
coming
coming
in
in
with
hard.
the firebomb. That's gonna do it. Can't allow a freebie like that to close out a game that's been as tight as this one. The shot! Not gonna land it. The rebound denied! Are you serious? Don't tell me the third! Take what? What? What?
Wait, he might.
Wait a second.
Oh my goodness. He has.
What?
What?
From what? He's running out of mana. But he's still bumping him.
Welcome to Minecraft Bed Wars of Week 3. I'm your host, LaFever, and right next to me is the wonderful Frog Pixel. How are we doing tonight?
Hello, I'm doing great. I'm prepared. I'm ready. I'm amped up for this week. We got two great teams. They're both undefeated. We got SLP and Rogers. All good players on this team. I'm excited for this one.
Absolutely. We'll save the second team a little bit later, but SLP and Rogers is the first game, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct, Frog Pixel?
Yes, we have
Yep,
SLP and Rogers.
I got it right.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, though, folks, I'm super excited to cast this with Frog Pixel today because we've seen Rogers last week perform on perform a phenomenal show in the TNT explosions that was last week. We'll see if SLP has what it takes to keep up with Rogers.
Yeah, we have Rogers last week did really good with their just overall team play, I'd say. They had an amazing rushes. They were defending pretty well. Then they got a half stack of TNT just down on what was it? It was Foley's bed. Looking here, yeah, Foley's bed, and then they beat Foley on what I'd consider to say their own map because I know Foley loves Aquarium, and they're really good on that map. But Rogers did beat them there.
Absolutely. No, it was insane plays by Rogers that week. So maybe we can see it again here in week 3. I will find out what the first map is for you shortly here, folks. But I gotta say, SLP is nothing to shy away from. We've seen them dominate so many other games. So Rogers might have something to look out for this week.
Yeah, I remember one of the seasons I played, we lost them in the third place match. We were really demotivated after we lost the semifinals round. Then we went to the third place consolation match, and we're just like, eh. So we fell to them. We got fourth. I don't know what they got last season, but I know that they're a really good team, especially when they played fours.
Right, and speaking of things to look out for, we've got to talk about players, man. You've got Rubster Panda, which is a menace to be reckoned with. Rubster Panda, there's not a lot that hasn't already been said about her. She's a menace with the fireballs, and same with the ender pearls. We've just seen her do it all, really. And then we got Hodgepodge backing her up. We've seen Shinnel coming in as well. And Salami, I believe, is new, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember that name from when I played, so I'm assuming it's a new name, but I could always be mistaken.
We could always be mistaken, but we'll see. And we got Dupified, Flary Gaming, Duke, and Dragon from Rogers. We got 136 last week, and now we got OSS Dragon coming in for Rogers. So we get some new players from everyone here. So it's going to be super exciting to see what everyone has in store for us today.
Yeah.
In terms of maps, Frog,
yeah.
What do you think we're seeing?
I feel like it's becoming a running theme now that we're going to get Dragon at least once, so I think that's going to happen. I really want to see the new map. I haven't seen it. And
Dragon's first map. There you go.
Well, yeah. Well, going with the flow, everyone is. I believe Dragon's like everyone's, like a lot of people's favorite maps. Not everyone's, but most people that I know, it's their favorite map by far.
Right.
And then Jungle's a close second. Then you have just the other maps. In mixed order.
Yeah, I really want to see Aqueducts, if I'm going to be honest.
I really want to see it too. I haven't even been on a server and looked at it. Too much Hypixel Bed Wars.
You get so caught up.
Yeah.
You got to check it out, man. Dude, it's super cool with the lily pads and just the water streams going everywhere. It's super cool. But now it's time to focus on the lava, the dragon, the cherry blossoms, and Rogers and SLP.
Yeah, well, we'll see how this starts. Beautiful. Look at the map.
Map builds for you, as always. We've seen it once. We will see it again for the next coming weeks. But, man, what a great map.
What a great map. I love this map. The diamonds, that they're kind of hard to get, but people, instead of going from their island to diamonds, they do tend to go to mid and then to their diamonds, which is not what we did at Blaine that much. So we'll see if anyone goes for diamonds that much. And we start with
Right.
Rubster Panda.
Already trying to do something like Assassin's Creed, like Death from Above here. Trying to take him out slowly. Here.
Yeah.
Let's see where Rubster's up to. Oh, yeah. Look at Duke just already fearing Rubster.
Yeah,
Tagging out. Okay, yeah. Bringing some backup for Rubster. Here.
Rubster might just go over.
Okay.
You can't.
Dude,
if you can't go through it, go over it.
Insane, bro.
Yeah, if you can't go over it or around it, go over. Or if you can't go through it or around it, go over it.
I gotcha. Hey man, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, Rubster
Okay.
singles Duke out, and here's 136.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh no, no OSS Dragon, I believe.
I guess, and Rubster's not gonna immediately go for the base. Looks like there's
Okay.
endstone on that bed, and Rubster will fall to
okay.
136.
Okay.
Okay, so
Seems like Rubster cannot just solo everything. 136 surprise guest apparently.
that's our special
filling up-
guest right there.
Right. He always coming up in the shadows apparently.
Yep, and
He's a
Schnoll
force to be
loses to
reckoned with in and of
136.
himself.
Yeah, well, yeah, we did see a lot from him last week, including
Absolutely.
I believe he got the bed that first
Yep.
game against Foley.
I believe it was Flary Gaming raining mayhem from above while he swept in and took care of the bed.
Yeah, true. And here comes Rubster for round 2, just up in the cherry blossoms.
Just stalking him, bro.
Jumps
Scary.
down,
Okay, annihilating Duke.
Again, singles them out.
Crazy.
I believe there's 2, and now we have, I believe that's Schnoll for SLP.
Correct.
And we're
Schnoll coming in here.
looking from the eyes of Mnvl veteran here.
Rubster Panda.
Yep.
Ooh, going
Watches
from
as
the
their teammate
around
goes.
approach.
Yeah. We'll see. You do
I'm
see
digging the double shots here, going from like first person to cinematic.
Yeah,
As we've
I like
seen
it, I like
136 trying to take on a 2v1.
Ooh, Rubster only survives with, I believe, half a heart left. And as SLP is just dominating that choke point of the bridge onto the main ring.
You're right. We're seeing them trying to approach with the enchanted armor. What
Yeah.
is it enchanted with? Do you know?
Protection. I believe that's that's the upgrade. And
Ooh.
Schnoll just walks off.
You know,
Go
for a quick dip.
Yeah. And we have
Oh!
two. Ooh. That's
Just like
two
Anakin. Holy,
in the fire.
that's brutal.
Yep. Oh, Rubster still alive on 2 hearts. Just
No gapple, no nothing.
yeah, just standing there, playing a defensive, offensive, like not letting them leave their base. They're on house arrest.
Absolutely. Rubster is the cop, just not letting them move.
Ooh, and look at this. We have a little second angle.
Okay.
On him. 136 does take out Rubster, but Schnoll will basically one-shot 136 after that.
Absolutely.
And Schnoll does not have enough time to come in. Gets hit down and is now on 2 hearts. So that's about a hit.
Okay. Duke trying to contest Rubster here. That's not
Schnoll,
Rubster.
that's Schnoll.
That's Schnoll, yeah.
Yeah, we all mix up some names sometimes. You know, it gets a little confusing when they're shifted and the name
Right,
doesn't show.
right.
And here's
They're
eyes
hiding it.
from Schnoll. Hits one down and dies to Duke.
Here
Now
we are,
Duke's
Duke
gonna-
trying to go to mid.
Rogers' first time touching the middle island in a couple minutes here. So we don't know what
Absolutely.
SLP was doing behind there, too. They could have gotten all the emeralds that they so pleased.
Right, that's what's so scary about it all.
Mm-hmm. It's very scary because we look at the action. We don't really look at the resource collecting and all that. But we have Rubster Panda and Schnoll. Rubster has
Both
TNT.
of them have TNT, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it just Rubster?
I think it was just Rubster with those
Okay.
little redstone particles above her head.
Right.
Tries to bridge to Cherry Blossom, but goes down. We have a bypass by
Oh.
Rubster. Schnoll hits 136 towards Rubster. Rupture will turn around to
Trying to
fight
pin him.
and
Okay.
will kill him. We have another one back there.
Just watching from afar, watching the poor friend.
Yep, here comes Rupster with
Going in with
TNT in
TNT
hand.
Yup.
I believe
just
that'll
like
open the
Rogers
bed.
did.
And bed gone.
Sniping the bed. That is a deep fried bed, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. This game, the first game for the past 2 weeks were relatively long. This one's a little shorter than last week.
Hey, man.
I'm not
Just
complaining.
because their bed's gone does not mean they're out.
That's true. We learned that week 1 with Lexi and her 46 kills. Down but not out. And I believe 1 Rogers player has leather armor, 2 have iron, and 1 has diamond.
Yup.
Don't know who has what, but Rogers is getting diamonds, which is a good strategy. I don't know if they have protection or not, and or sharpness. Can't really see from first glance. It doesn't look like they have protection. It also doesn't look like they have sharpness. And 136, who had diamond armor, will get knocked off. I believe that's Rupster going in for an attack. Is going to go on top of their base to try and lure him towards the edge to knock him off.
Okay, we're seeing a little bit of a mayhem here.
Yep, Rupster's going to tank. 1 on 3. Duke is on 3. Gone, and Dupified will be the last Rogers player alive.
Oh, you know, I did correct you with saying Rogers could hold it out.
Oh no! Dupified just jumps off completely by accident. Might have been that half slab. Might have been that half slab that kind of got the weird jump off of it. That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
And just missed the block entirely. That's very
No,
unlucky.
that's that breaks every Minecraft player's heart seeing that right there.
Oh yeah, especially
Just
mine
miss
whenever
it
that
just
happens.
by a little bit.
Yep.
A sad, shameful misinput, but you know, there's still another game, 2 games technically to be played here.
Very much true. If Rogers wins this game, then they can go into sudden death for the 3rd game, and we've seen reverse sweeps in Mnvl before.
Right, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a number.
I don't think it's
but, you know,
I don't think it's quite a bold prediction to say that Rogers could do that.
I really don't think it's that bold because it happens. It happens a lot.
Right.
Not as much here in Minecraft because, you know, it's only 3 games. It's not like a best of 5 or one team gets a little too ahead of themselves, thinks that they can easily pull in like a game 3 if it's a best of 5, and then the other team just capitalizes on that and does a reverse sweep.
Right. Like you just saw Smash Bros. Last game with the reverse 3-0. So who's to say Bedwars can't keep up the tradition?
I mean, very much true. It does happen. There can be maybe SLPs getting it a little bit in their heads that they won this first game.
Yeah, they're probably like high-fiving each other, you know, going, yeah, we got this.
Yeah, they won to what I could say kind of easy, but not like so, you know. You get what I mean?
No, I get what you mean. Like, it was a lot swift. It was swift. I wouldn't say easy. I'd say like
well,
swift.
Yeah. I'm not trying to insult the other team.
No,
but like
no.
A swift game, the one that could have gone either way. Just if Rogers had a good opportunity, they would have for sure taken that opportunity.
Right. No, I'm picking up what you're putting down. It's just they just got in. They just succeeded. Just straight up. There wasn't a whole lot of backlash or defiance from Rogers. SLP just kind of swooped in, took the bed, next push, finished out the game.
Yeah, whenever Rubster died, it's like there's another Rubster that's already left the base.
Right, absolutely. You got Shoal just carrying the torch whenever Rubster's not there. It's just always applying the pressure, and it's hard.
I mean, yeah, it is really hard when you have constant pressure on a team and you're trying to get out of that pressure. It's almost like there's a conveyor belt of players coming at you. And when you kill one, there's another 1, maybe 2 on the way.
Right. You think you're playing Bed Wars, but you just end up feeling like you're playing Balloons with all these players coming in at all the time.
That's a really good comparison, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I try.
You try.
I love the little,
there you go.
I love the little monkey balloons.
Yeah. Well,
those monkeys too cute.
We'll see what happens in game 2. We'll see what happens in game 2.
I gotta ask you. I always like asking this question. What map we seeing?
Ooh, I don't know.
May I be so bold and predict Yoshi?
Ooh, we haven't seen that either. We've only seen aquarium and dragon, once jungle.
Let's see. A player had a crash, so we're gonna restart the game a little bit. The score will be kept the same,
Yeah.
but we're just might be taking a little bit longer here as we get everything figured out.
Yeah,
But no worries, we just gotta chill with our two lovely boys. Frog and Fever got you covered.
yeah,
Don't go anywhere.
And I got all my frogs behind me. So
Yeah, there you go. I got all my fevers. I don't know.
Hey, I'm branded as a frog, so I have a lot of frogs.
Yeah, you know what? It works out for me. I've got a bunch of swords.
Hey, I mean, you got something. I see a lot of them back there. So
Yeah, I got a Stitch Shrine.
yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Anyways, back to Minecraft. What do you think we'll see? What do you expect a difference in strategy from Rogers?
So, if I was Rogers, which
Mhm.
technically I am,
Oh my
so
god.
I'm kind of in there, right? I did talk to some of the Rogers kids actually
Okay.
today. Wow, school hours were in session.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
like, so we winning again? And they're like, yeah, I don't see why not. Like, do we got strat, or we just going in there? It's like, let's just win. I was like, I'm not gonna be the one to stop them. Like if they're so bold and so confident, I'm like, okay, sure. But I will say, you might need a bit more of a plan than that, especially against SLP.
Yeah. They're to beat like the giants that are here in the Mnvl. Like everyone, this is a very talented league. Everyone's very talented here. But for some teams, you really need strategy because that other team has a strategy that if you don't, it's probably going to work for the other team. But strategies are always good to have.
Right.
Like at
I
least
will say though, with the defense, that we saw, it wasn't really a whole lot working. It wasn't really working for them.
Yeah, they had a long layer of endstone, and then they were trying to put wood, but there was that one little spot where Rubster put the TNT down that only had one layer of endstone. And that's kind of what happened. And oh, look at who guessed
There he
it.
is!
It's
Oh.
Yoshi.
He's such a big boy. I love that guy.
Yep,
Oh, I
and
love
there's the
him.
honey that we have talked about.
There's the honey we've alluded to for so long.
Yep.
So the honey, what it does, right? It slows down your movement. It's kind of like an anti-slime block, right? It doesn't let you jump blocks, and it slows down your movement.
Yep.
So it's a little. It's kind of like soul sand and anti-slime, if you want to think about it like that.
Yeah. If it was on the walls, you would be able to slide down the walls, and we have Rubster Panda already going into what seems to be an exposed bed. No, I think there's some blast glass on
Yeah,
it.
but
And Rubster's
oh no
going
way,
to-
no way.
Oh, we already have a
Oh
deep
my
fried
gosh!
bed.
Put that on speedruns.com for Rubster Panda. Not even like
speedruns.com.
2 minutes in. Woo!
And we get a trade, I believe. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
I'm writing
Rubster
that one
making
down.
Quick work.
I'm writing that one down. That
Holy,
one's going
bro.
in the record books.
That's insane.
That is an insane speed. First rush, caught Rogers a little off guard with them just building their defense. They had glass there probably because they knew that Rubster would probably be able to bring TNT, and
Right.
that blast glass
Which is
just stops it.
Admittedly pretty smart, because they're probably like, okay, we'll cover the glass with, a bit more like the end stone, like some hard hitting stuff, right?
Yeah.
But they didn't even get time for that.
No, they really didn't. They only got to get the glass down, and Rubster just caught him off guard. That's all I can say.
Yeah, insane. Oh, okay, here you are
Oh.
with SLP getting knocked off.
Yeah, Rogers will survive without any casualties that rush.
Oh,
Looks like 136 has TNT. Might try and go in for
a little bit
the
of a
bed,
death from
yeah.
above tactic.
Yeah, and Rubster will come in,
Try and take it out another one with her.
take him out. There's a golden apple right there, and Rubster will get
Yeah.
knocked off. So here's another term for Bed Wars, right? So
Hit me.
when you're final death, you only have one life left, and you decide to go for the bed, knowing that you will probably die. We call that a sack. Like we sack for the bed, kind of
Okay.
like a football sack, but not really.
Right.
We're kind of getting something done in exchange for our
Life.
in the exchange, for one teammate. And
Yeah, okay.
to be honest, I've done that plenty of times.
Right.
And not an MNVL though. I'm kind of scared to do an MNVL because this is a league, this is organized, and all the players,
Right.
they're really good. So I don't think I'd be able to do it. But
Right, with like little Timmy online. Sure, let's just go for it.
yeah, I do it. And sometimes you even get out alive. It's still considered the same thing, but that time
Right.
you just don't die, and that's like
'Cause
winning
you always-
the lottery sometimes.
Right, because you always plan on not dying. And looking at the red counter just now, I think someone fell off the map because last time I checked, there was 3.
Oh yeah, and we have a 2v2. We have Schnoll and Rubster
Okay.
against
Yeah, Goofy.
Unified and 136. I don't know, but they're gonna go in from the sides.
Oh,
And there you
invading the
go.
house, invading the Koopa.
there you go.
Oh, okay.
Looks like
Dang.
SLP caught Rogers off guard with the bed and just, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, no, I'm at a loss for words myself, friend, as what a game. What a quick 2-0 from SLP. Just showing who's on top of the food chain here. As Rogers kind of just, I'm going to be honest here, kind of failed to keep up. Unfortunately for Rogers, SLP just kind of sweeps them under the rug.
I mean, yeah, I do have that one thing written down, that bed that was gone at 4 minutes and 11 seconds till Diamond 2. That's kind of how you kind of keep track of timing.
Right.
So if any quick rush happens like that again, I'll for sure turn back to my notes here and see if that beats that record.
Loves
like
the
Lexi's.
stats. I love it.
Yep,
I
and
love
now
to see it.
SLP will go up to 3-0 and Rogers will drop down to 2-1. But there's 20 teams, 21 teams, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe 16 still make the state instead of 8, like last 4v4.
Nope, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so
There's still some room for Rogers to make it a state. They're not out. They may be down, but they're certainly not out.
oh, for sure.
But we're gonna come back here with a quick interview from one of the cast members. Cast members
Mean me?
Play. No, this isn't Pinocchio or Hamilton. One of the members of SLP to come on here for a quick little interview. But until then, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Here at Concordia St. Paul, you will have the opportunity to earn a degree, make lifelong friendships, and play a game you love on an esports scholarship. For more information, visit csp.edu/esports.
He just draws it out a lot more. Yeah.
throwing that now. Rupture Panda kicking
Oh,
off
it's
the 1
Hodgepodge.
2. It's Hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge
coming
coming
in
in
with
hot.
the firebomb. That's gonna do it. Can't allow a freebie like that to close out a game that's been as tight as this one. The shot! Not gonna land it. The rebound denied! Are you serious? Don't tell me it's the third! Take it! What? What?
Wait, he might.
Wait a second.
Oh my goodness. He has.
What?
What? From what?
He's running out of mana. But he's still bumping him.
Welcome to the finale of Minecraft Bed Wars. I'm joined here with Frog, as always, and we've got Grubster Panda, the man, woman, the myth, the legend from SLB. Grubster Panda, good to see you. How are we feeling after that win tonight?
I'm feeling good. You know, I haven't been. Game hasn't been on stream for a while, but it's good to be back. The win feels nice, and yeah, I think that sums it up.
Absolutely, it was a phenomenal time watching you for how quickly it was. You kind of just sped ran through the whole thing, but I'm gonna be honest, it was kind of impressive. I'm a little shocked by it. Do you just speedrun Bed Wars on like Hypixel or anything like that?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, got a nice squad of friends. You gotta queue up some Minecraft Bed Wars. Gotta
That's
speed on
true.
those lobbies, but On MNVL, it's not normal, so it was a little bit of a
Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah, I can relate to you with playing the Bed Wars a lot. I play with my friends a lot. I even play with you sometimes.
Yeah.
So I have a question. I have a question right here.
Yeah,
Very
what's up?
important question. Very important. So you're 3-0. What do you think about state? Are you thinking about state? Like all that?
Oh, absolutely. I know that I'm very confident that we're going to make it to state, no question. I'm very confident about our future matches. You know, we worked really hard off season. We've done some brainstorming, a lot of team practices, you know, and all the teammates were all friends, you know, so it's like, it's a good chemistry between us, and I think that we'll be able to make it far.
That's
Yeah.
awesome to hear that you know, you kind of just are able to just make friends and be able to bond as a team, you know, outside of MVL. So that's super cool to hear. Uh I gotta ask you, do you have like a specific game plan for killing and like assassinating beds so quickly? Or do you just kind of just see an opportunity to go, we'll just go for it?
Okay, so 50-50. Sometimes it's planned, and sometimes it's kind of just like you're running, you see the bed, and you see an opening, and you're like, I got it locked down. I know I can get it. And you
Right.
know, sometimes that brain process goes through my brain, but I don't actually break the bed. But we don't talk about that. But yeah, usually it's just 50-50. If I see the bed open, then you know maybe I'll go for it. But most of the bed breaks are planned. It's not just like a random thing.
You're right. No, you're doing a very good job of the execution part of it. It was super cool to see how kind of precise you were tonight. So great job on that.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
saw you going up on those trees. You missed the jump for the trees when you were trying to bridge.
I think I
saw
was,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well, nothing against that. You still came out with the W. So my next question is about you breaking that bed so quick.
That was not planned at all.
I can bet you were just talking about it. Not every bed break planned.
Yeah. I was just gonna try and sit there and look intimidating, but then, you know, there was glass as a layer, and you know, you can break glass with your fists, so I just went for it, and it worked out in my favor. So
Yeah, you saw the opportunity and you went for it, and it ended up getting you the second game of the series.
yeah, and it was a fast game. I was kind of just like after the game, I was like, whoa, that was quick. That was fast. I wasn't expecting that bed break. Still shaking a little bit after that.
Hey man, a dub's a dub. So congratulations to you and your team for the amazing games you played tonight. It was really fun watching you. But um, I gotta you know, ask. Well, one last thing. Do you have any shout outs?
Well, I got a whole
Or
bunch.
any like thing you wanna like shout out, like person, place, or thing? The four time's yours.
I got a whole bunch of shout outs. I got a lot of
Yeah.
people down here
Yeah.
today watching me on the stream.
Shout them out.
Yeah.
So I got my family members, you know, my mom, my dad, my aunts, my grandparents. I got to give a shout out to my online friends who also came out to watch the stream, even though different time zones and stuff. Also, school friends, MNVL friends, stuff like that. And I also want to give a huge shout out to my teammates. You know, I think we had a great win today. Everything went really smooth. And a huge shout out to my coach, Ugax, who's been here and he's been helping us in the background.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's so cool that you've built like such a great community and like friends from MVL. It's super cool to hear that. But thank you so much for coming on, Panda. It's been great chatting with you.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, awesome.
Yep.
We are now at the end, the finale of the night with Minecraft Bed Wars. And man, what some awesome games. You had some Smash to start out, and then you got some nice Minecraft to relax to during the evening. Congrats to the winners for the games. You got Blaine for game one. You got what was it? I'm blanking now. I had it in my head.
I don't remember.
It was Washburn. Thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you, Brain. So you got Blaine game one, Washburn game two, and SLP for Minecraft. So shout outs to all those phenomenal teams for coming out tonight and playing on stream. I'm feeling great after all that. How about you, Frog?
I'm feeling amazing.
Nice.
It's very
Yeah.
quick games today, but there's always more to come here. So
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Do not worry. We got, what is it? Rocket League on Monday, and I believe that is with Scepter and Epiphany, if I'm not mistaken. Am I correct on that production? Scepter and Epiphany will greet you all Monday for Rocket League. So be sure to catch that stream on Monday. But that's all we got. So we'll see you guys later when we cast Smash and Minecraft next Thursday.
yeah.